Hello and welcome to P2 Soccer Training. This session is going to be for our intermediate level players and the topic is going to be shooting accuracy. Our warm-up is going to be inside a 24x24 yard grid and we're going to have 2x2 yard safe zones in each corner. Divide your team into three. One team will be the shooters and they will position themselves on the outside of the area with a ball each. The players from the other two teams will be the dribblers and will also have a ball each and they will start in the safe zones. When the coach shouts go, the dribblers must try and get to a new safe zone and the shooters' jobs is to try and hit the dribblers' balls away from their feet for a point. Repeat around 5 rounds and then switch the shooters and the dribblers. Making it easier, we can remove 2 of the safe zones, and making it harder, we can take away the dribblers' balls. There's coaching points on the session plan here that you should definitely have a look at, and in the technical element of our session we're going to set up 2 12x24 yard grids. Each of them will contain an 8-yard double-sided goal in the middle. Place a series of traffic cones along the goal line and there'll be 2 teams, one on either side of the grid. When the coach shouts the game, the first player in the line will take a quick touch and then will shoot. They are trying to get it through the goal without touching any of the cones and get it to the player on the other side who's waiting to receive. If they do this successfully, they get a point. If they hit one of the cones in the middle, they will lose a point. Ask the players to try and keep the ball on the ground, and you can advance this by adding a bumper in. On their turn, the players must play past a bumper who will give it back to them, a 1-2 or a give and go. This time the shooter must run and take the shot with their first touch. Making it easier, we can spread the cones further apart, and making it harder, we can add a goalkeeper to replace the cones. Again, there's 2 coaching points at this point that you should definitely familiarise yourself with, and then we're going to move on to the tactical element of our game. In a 24x24 yard field with a small goal in each corner, place 2 neutral players around the outside. Inside you will fill up your area with 3v3 or 4v4. Players cannot leave their half. The coach will serve the ball and the teams are trying to score in either of the small goals. Players can use the neutrals when needed. To start with, any of the central players can score, but to progress this you will designate that only a player in the defensive half can score, and only if they receive a pass from their forward player or a neutral. This should really test their accuracy. Making it easy, we can allow an extra player to go into the other half, and making it harder, we can only allow players to score with their first touch. There's a coaching point on decision making at this point, and you should definitely have a look at that before moving on. And then it's small-sided game time. We suggest playing 5v5 to try and keep all players engaged, and we suggest no goalkeepers to encourage good shots. In order to create plenty of coaching moments, we suggest setting formations and having equal attackers and defenders on each team. We always advise that you should allow time for your players to enjoy the scrimmage without any conditions, and we're going to make it real by assigning positions, set formations, and help players understand their roles within the game. There's a coaching summary on the session plan, and thank you very much for watching, and for more of these videos please visit our YouTube or visit us on p2.soccer.